Hello, welcome back. We're going to have a look at the Marea today and see if we can get this thing going. It's been in this workshop a few years now. See what we can do. It's looking a bit sorry for itself. I've cleared the roof because it had loads of junk on it. It's still got lots of junk inside. I found the engine cover. There you go. I've no idea where the original airbox went. That could be anywhere. So there's still a bit of coolant in there. Yeah. This is I need a new pipe. I've had to sort of just. So the reason it's like this is because this was from a Fiat Coupe, a Fiat Coupe intercooler down there. So we need a battery, and then we can start figuring out what it's going to take to get this thing going again. Definitely is going to need some new fuel in it. Tuning box. It did actually go like, you know, the proverbial. It went well. It was quick. 130 brake horsepower standard for the time, and that probably gave it 132. Not gave it 132 extra. I mean, just 2. The first thing we need to do is get some fuel in it. Well, yeah, we'll get it back up. Get it back up and running. Polished and cleaned and repainted and new sills. Speaking of which, the sills are up there for it. Let's get some fresh fuel in it and a bit of that fuel stabilizing stuff. We'll throw a new battery on it, and then we'll see if we can get it fired up. This fuel tank's been sat here, I don't know, year and a half. I had a quarter of a tank in it. I know it's still okay because we put some in the Hyundai yesterday. And I've got 10 litres there. I'm going to treat it with some stuff. I'm going to put this in it, Arch Oil AR 6900D Max. It's like a fuel stabilizer, bring her back to life thing, and it makes it last a while. And it works pretty well as well, as far as I can tell. It's old fuel, but there's no sign of any problems with it. So I'm going to stick a few mil of that in there. I think you're supposed to use 1 mil per 1 litre of fuel, so we'll put 20 mil in there for good measure. In she goes. I'll give that a shake up, and then I'll decant it, and then we'll put it in the Marea. Give the battery a little boost. It still works. Oh, it's bending the wrong way. Completely failed to record that. Anyway, so I put it in. Miles away. Give it a rub. Install the battery. Fiat. And then reinstall some pipe work. And nothing is ever straightforward, is it? This battery is out of the Alpha. Another 2.4. But this battery tray is too small. So I'm going to have to pull the tray out. It's disconnecting brackets and cabling off. Oh, okay, that's easy enough. What about you? What about us? Okay, I'll sort that out when I've got 2 hands right now. Okay, so that's all come and done reasonably well. The aircon. Yeah, it used to be the aircon. It's not the aircon anymore. There's definitely been mice action going on down there. A slight bit of an oil leak. But this engine's not going to stay in here because we've got a brand new engine for this. Brand new, never run. Well, it probably was at the factory once, but then it was put in a crate. Anyway, that's by the by. Let's get the battery in. So you can see it's quite a heavy lump and quite a large lump to go in there. I'm just going to connect the positive and then the negative. And then I'll have to repipe things, put something on top of that. I mean, that's what that was for originally, to stop it from touching the positive, you know. But anyway, let me hook that up and then we'll see where we are from there. Well, you don't know what kind of a pain that was, just to do all these very old clamps, not great, not the best condition, but I've got it on. There was a little spark, so that's good, that's something. I'm just going to pipe it up and then we'll go for a start. I mean, technically it should fire up. I mean, technically, let's see if we can hear a in-tank pump doing anything. Even here. Dare I sit in it? Could be all sorts floating about in here. Right. So let's just kill that light because it's a bit bright. Well, I can hear a pump or something. I've got a clutch pedal. The pump's turned off. So I mean that's good. We've got a glow plug light on. We've got ABS light on. We've got airbag lights on. I mean, I think all that stays on anyway. We're in neutral. Throttle works. Look at that! Oh man, she fired up immediately. Still at the pump. Well, that's given me confidence. There's a yellow code light on now. Don't know if that's a bad thing. Let's turn that off. Take the key out. And let's put it back in again. I could see where it went. Let's open the door. There it is. Okay, so the code light's gone off this time. That's good. So that means it's gonna start. It's gonna start. But then it cuts out immediately. So again, give it some more throttle this time. That's kind of holding the revs at that. Well, you know, you can't win them all, but it runs. Up and down, up and down, up and down. It's probably something I've left off. That's, yeah. But she fired up. I'm going to try and see if we can get it into gear. Oh yeah, she drives. She drives. Clutch is still good. Right, well, I'm going to call that a win. I think. It's a bit stinky. But yeah, it runs. It runs. That's all that matters, really, isn't it? I'm sure a new engine will run even better. So I've moved it forward a little bit. Having a tidy up, making some space. Again, we've got to get rid of stuff because we've got to downsize massively. So the yellow one, unfortunately, has got to go. I can only realistically do a couple of projects at one time. So I was just having a poke around. It's probably a bad idea. I felt some crunchiness going on and I just sort of pressed it a bit. Yeah, it got worse. So I'm just gonna jack it up. I'm gonna pull this wheel off. I'm just gonna have a look and see how irreparable this actually is. Okay, so what we have is pretty standard Fiat Coupe Tipo type rust. It's not horrific in that bit. This is where the problem lies. So all the way into the sill. As expected. One more. Rust City. Okay. It's pretty bad. It's quite a pile we've got going now. I think this plastic trim has probably not helped matters. It does have a hole in it to drain water, but it fills up with everything else. So that's what's left of there. It's literally the actual outer wheel arch is really good. Possibly to about here. But everything else is dead behind this. There is the seatbelt anchor point. I mean, I don't know if I start poking that up there. That is pretty solid. Not so much there. There is a hole there. Again, plastic trims. I might pull that off. See what that looks like behind there. Well, I've taken out the boot material, the side panels and stuff, and I mean, I've seen worse. Let's get a bit of light on the job, right? So we've got that there. That's not gone well. That bit, I could probably, yeah. That's rotten. There. Okay. Got to get inside. Okay. And the other side, we've got a bit of surface stuff there. It's probably going to be quite thin, but I'll probably clean up. We'll be able to kill that, maybe. I don't know. But here it's pretty good along that seam. Not so great. Yeah, that's where we could see that situation there. We could replicate this. Perhaps that could be replicated. Yeah, probably this corner as well is going. But I've seen worse. I've seen Nissan 100NX where the shock absorber comes through and it's completely rotten around it, and there's no suspension because it's just punched through. Yeah. Right, and then we come to the back. Got the usual. This is a Fiat Coupe rust point as well. They all seem to go there. That's fairly normal. So I don't think it's as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'd kind of just recently written it off. It's not that bad, is it? It's not that bad. It's not fantastic. Let's have a look in there. Again, it's not horrific, is it? Is it? It's not that bad. We can fix this. I'm sure we can. Is there anything that looks like that anywhere else? Interesting. Let me have a look. I think that looks pretty similar. That one, not so much. I don't think that's the same. And actually, that's got a bit of rust around the bottom. But, and I don't think that's the same either. It's got a cut out in there for that. Which this one is totally flat. But that's probably an easier thing to repair than the coupe. Is that the same? Is it? It would make sense for it to be the same, wouldn't it? I think it's different actually. That one definitely is definitely different. Maybe that's not, but that's where it's rotten anyway. I've seen others that are completely, this is completely rotten out and gone. So, you know, it's not too bad. We've still got this. There's nothing rotten here apart from until you get to the sill. It's just the inner section of this. Inside, behind here. This is all. No bubbling or anything. I mean, the tiniest bit of bubble in there. But I don't know. We know the floors have gone where the Fiat Coupes always go, same place. Except they haven't on that one. They're not on that one. We sacrifice this, but the front floors in this are good. I think most of the central floor pan is the same. If I have to downsize this workshop, which is looking probably like the case, then I've got to pick 3 to keep. How many of these are left? Go and have a look. Of this spec, HLX, weekend. Go and have a look. How many's on the road? I'll save you the trouble. None. None on the road. 4 on sawn. I mean, this is 1. Where's the other 3? The other one that I know about was the one that was completely rotten in there. And this is not that bad. If I've got to choose, this isn't complete. There's still stuff missing. This one is complete and runs. I've got the right wheels for it, and they're somewhere in that lot. Most things work on it. It is all original. Just need painting. I can't be responsible for there being none left in the world. Can I? I can't. Just for that, probably that. Whatever else is underneath, and the sills, and the floor, and the rest of it that needs welding up. It was a great car. I enjoyed driving this car. It was like driving a Fiat Coupe. Surprised many a BMW 3 Series. You wouldn't believe it, would you? But it did. It went well. So I'm gonna leave that here. So I'm gonna sign off with this one. I'm gonna call it a minor victory because it's running. Yeah. So excellent. You'll be right. So next time we'll shift it and clean it because it's filthy and it needs shifting.